Hello, I'm Dave Manell from Accountants World, and I'm going to show you today Accounting Power After the Fact Write-Up, how it can save you time and money. Now, while my main point is I'm going to show you how using bank feeds and other features can make your write-up work easily 30 to 40% more profitable. First, I do want to show you how traditional write-up is designed in our system for speed and accuracy. I know that sometimes there'll be a reason that you cannot use bank feeds, so you do have to do the traditional write-up. And a couple of features we have in the system are, first of all, you can adjust the date without having to enter the keys. You can just use the arrow keys instead of having to enter the numbers. The reference number will automatically default based upon the prior one. You can select the payee by starting to enter the information. So in this case, as soon as I enter H, Harry Henderson and Haas Cartwright are both there. You can select which one it is. You can set up in the vendor information if a person is or vendor is subject to 1099 requirements. And if they are, at the end of the year, we handle all of the filing for you. You can go in and file electronically, both federal and state, at no additional charge. The expense account defaults from the payer or vendor, so you don't have to enter that, although of course you can split it if you need to. And one final thing to show on the traditional write-up is we have these convenient hash totals. So after you've entered a whole group of information, you can look and see, yes, there were 5 transactions and the total should have been $38.60 and 50 cents. You compare it to what you were entering it for, and that can really help you stop from making errors or going forward. This case, there's 5, so it's not important, but where you're entering 100, it really can help you. So that's good. Traditional write-up, sometimes you got to do it, but bank feeds are much, much better. And what are bank feeds? Mainly, it's just importing transactions from clients' banks. This will dramatically reduce your data entry time, 70, 80%. It doesn't matter. I know some people are very fast at entering information, but no matter how fast you are, this is much quicker. It gets everything there in a matter of seconds. It reduces errors, no matter how good somebody is at entering information. From time to time, there will be an error, and this can take a lot of time then to track down and correct. It saves the time and aggravation of getting data from your clients. Some clients are very good. They give you all the information you need promptly. Other clients trying to get their information is like trying to pull teeth. And this gets rid of that problem once you have them set up. Because it's so easy to stay on top of it, this makes it easy to give real-time advice to clients rather than after the end of the quarter or maybe even after the end of the year when you're doing write-up for a client to tell them, well, it looks like sales were down this year, or it looks like you spent too much money on purchases this year compared to last year. This way, you're able to give that type of valuable advice to your clients almost immediately. It also will speed up bank reconciliations. And since you're able to do the work during the course of the year, it will reduce that tax season crunch time stress. So how do you use bank feeds? Well, first of all, you got to get your client set up. And we make it very easy to invite the clients to use. We have a screen that is set up to look at all of your clients in one spot. And we have this in many different cases on how these types of screens can help you manage your practice. In this case, it's how it can help you with bank feeds. You can come in here, you can see who is already registered. You can click on the heading and then it's sorted. You see who you want to still set up for bank feeds. You mark them all, and in one click, you can send out emails to all of them, inviting them. In this case, once again, I have 4, it's not that big, but you could send out 20, 30, even 100 in one bulk email in just a matter of minutes. Once your clients are set up, The next step is simply to import the transactions using the bank feeds. We give you the control over when the bank feed information is brought in. You simply come to the screen, click on bank feeds, and all the information is brought in based upon when the last time it was done and which transactions were brought the last times. And we bring credit card and bank information. The system has powerful vendor matching. So as you can see, the first 5 vendors here, we recognized it from the bank statements that were imported. We then default to the correct standard expense account. If you happen to have one who is new, like in this case, Taco Bell has never been used before, you simply add the payee or payer or vendor, and then the next time that one is set up, and that's one more transaction that'll come across automatically for you in the future. Another very good thing is we have this in a holding screen before it's posted. It makes it very easy for you to make any changes or add vendors or do anything you need to do it before you post it into the system. Let me quickly go over some of the tools for accountants review. Now you have the information in there, but how can you review what you've done? First of all, this is that same screen. It shows you all of your clients at one time. You can see who is registered. You can see if any accounts aren't mapped with your bank accounts in the system. You can see the last date it was imported. If you want to go into more detail, you simply go into the particular client and you can see all the banks that are set up, which accounts they are matched to in the bank feeds, how many transactions were brought in the last time, and what the last sync date was. So I hope in this brief thing you can really see how accounting power can really save you time and money with the write-up. Thank you very much.